like the Sonic universe is literally gonna be what replaces Marvel. Like hands down, I feel like they definitely.
You niggas on drugs, bro.
Hey,
God,
MCU
I gotta add it to my strikers list of bad takes.
What's going on in there? Welcome to episode 43 of The Summit. This is the podcast where we share with you all the latest and greatest gaming, anime, and pop culture news, saving you all the time of finding it yourself. If you're listening to this, don't forget you can always find us in our Discord server over at discord.gg/The Summit. If that's not enough and you want to find us on our social media, you can always check out the links in the description. While you're at it, go ahead and drop us a 5-star rating on your favorite platform and share the podcast with a friend, because the support really helps us reach more listeners and gain more traction for the show. Bringing you in for today's episode, I'm your host, your boy Ashley, and with me are my co-hosts who make all this possible. We're gonna go ahead and start the day off with Rain, I'm not gonna say it today. Rain, aka CJ, go ahead and bring us in for episode 43 here on this wonderful episode of The Summit.
I'm curious to what you weren't gonna say, but
ready to run a train. Sorry.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know.
I was hoping you asked.
That's crazy.
Hey, but you know, it's the man with two nicknames, Rain, aka CJ, man. You know, episode 43. That's kind of dope. I don't know.
It's kind of dope.
Is there something special about that number? I feel like, you know what? Every day with you guys is always special. So back to you, Ashley.
Oh, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and continue the positivity with our boy Razor SJS. Continue the positivity,
be
Razor.
positive. Oh,
You know, Striker's probody gonna be negative. So.
yeah,
I believe it. Yeah, I figured that's where positivity was gonna end.
But what's good, everybody? Welcome back, Big 43. I don't know why it sounds special, but y'all made it special, so now it's special to me too. That's crazy how contagious that shit is. But glad to be here. You know, I think we got a good one in today. We have a good one in every week, so no difference. Right back to you, my boy.
And continuing the positivity, Mr. High Roller himself.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep up the positivity. I ain't gonna end it before Striker starts.
I think somebody got a question.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, what happened to the positivity? A real
Mr.
nigga
Rogers
speaking.
head ass.
All right, you know what? Fuck you, fat nigga, and you too, bald nigga.
Huh?
How about
What
that?
I do? What I
Anyways.
do? What? I didn't do nothing. What the fuck?
You existed, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
Anyways,
Nigga,
I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is episode 43, and I'm happy to be here.
What the fuck I do?
Movie 43, bruh.
And our really special host down at the bottom, last but not least, special striker TTV. Go ahead and do your thing. Spread
Why'd
the
you
love.
have to add down at the bottom?
Sorry,
I'm just really curious about that.
don't make us claim our 750. Chill out.
That's great. Hey, for everyone who don't know, you know what? Let me know. Yo, what's good, y'all? Of course, the Striker TTV, by the way. You forgot that part. It's very important. It's important to the brand. It's important to me. It's important to the people. It's important for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we are here for the people. What's good?
Well, thank you, the Striker TTV. And for all of you who didn't understand that joke about the 750, well, President Donald J. Trump, issued I guess, he was signing executive orders and ICE is rolling out. And there's a rumor going around that for $750, ICE will pay you if you point out an illegal immigrant. So that was what that joke was about. But we got a lot to discuss in today's show today. We got upcoming Switch 2 news, Netflix price hikes, GTA 6 price rumors. The rumors about that are they are thinking about making it $100. And Until Dawn first trailer review. So stay tuned if you want to hear about all of that. Before we kind of get into the news, though, we're going to just briefly go over all the new game releases currently available right now. At the time of this episode, we got Wuthering Waves on the PS5 and PC, Freedom Wars Remastered, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Surprisingly, they're still making Switch games. We got Assetto Corsa Evo Early Access on PC. We got Tales of Graces Remastered on all platforms. We have Dynasty Warriors Origins, PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Ender Magnolia, Tokyo Extreme Racer Early Access, and Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power battles. That's a lot. That's a lot. We got some pretty good news that came down the pipeline with the Switch 2. Nintendo finally released I guess enough information to where there's a lot of speculation going on about like Mario Kart 9, because that was like the game they chose to kind of like head front with the announcement of the Switch 2. I'm guessing everybody here saw the Switch 2. Y'all got any comments on the Switch 2 so far, like initial impressions just from the sneak peek we saw?
That screen is.
I was very underwhelmed. I was like, this shit gotta
Really?
be fake.
Really?
It still seems like they're behind everything, like the Steam Deck and all that stuff. So still seems like the graphics are probably still going to be a little ass.
There was someone I watched.
I was very underwhelmed when I saw.
No, because they're saying that it's supposed to be the 1080 that we got on the OLED.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it can display 4K when docked. Not to get that misinformed with the console itself being able to display 4K. Mm-hmm. Only when docked can it display 4K.
I mean, like, aren't they kind of defeating the purpose of handheld? Like, yeah, people play it docked, but like, shouldn't they mention their best selling point?
Who making a game on the Switch that's gonna be 4K, bro?
That is true.
It's like when they put 8K on the PS5 Pro. Like, come on now, let's get real. No, but I mean, I saw surprisingly, I had kind of like the same reaction as Striker. I think that the Switch 2 is gonna surprise. I think it's gonna surprise a lot of people. I don't think it's gonna be as underwhelming as we initially thought it was, or maybe are still thinking. Obviously, there's more that's going to be announced on the Switch 2 in April. In the coming months, they're going to I guess release all the details of it. They should be giving us a date on release as well, and they should be showcasing more games. I think throughout this month up until April, they're actually there's people signing NDAs and testing games on it already as we speak. But the rumors did come down the pipeline, and there's a lot to discuss about the Switch 2, but just starting off at the Switch 2, keeping us on track. I do want to agree with Striker a little bit, because the specs I was seeing on the Switch 2, I'm gonna just go down to the tech section of it, but the specs we were seeing on the Switch 2, it says there's an NVIDIA T239 ARM mobile chip inside of the Switch 2. And it says that it's projected to have, these are all rumors, but I guess it's from a reliable source. It says they're projected to have about around 1,500 CUDA cores, which is about 40% fewer than the desktop variant of the RTX 3050. And it's supposed to be all on an 8 nanometer architecture, right? So I wouldn't say very small chip, because there's a lot smaller, but still a very small ARM chip. And I guess the CUDA cores is a 500% jump in the CUDA core count from the Switch, the first generation of the Switch. And apparently it's running on 12 gigabytes of RAM. The original was running on 4 gigs of RAM, and they have a large emphasis on running all the games on the Switch 2 at 60 frames per second. It's also going to be backwards compatible, of course. And what else were they saying? There were some rumors coming around the pipeline based off of Mario Kart 9, because I think the player count is up to, was it 24? Was it that people were saying? I think it's 24 players, but some people were suggesting that Mario Kart 9 will be its first open world entry. Will have its first open world entry. So I don't know, just hearing about all that, do y'all think this is realistic for the Switch 2? Do y'all think even if these rumors are true, this could probably keep Switch 2 relevant, maybe for the next I'd say damn near next decade, maybe? How y'all feeling about that?
I mean, I think it's kind of interesting, because that would mean that they would be supporting 5G bandwidth, which they haven't any of Nintendo models or consoles. Mm-hmm. It's always been the 2.4 gigahertz. So any kind of competitive play has been kind of shit on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. And what about the hardware specs?
We still haven't got that information, but I mean, a lot of people are saying that supposedly you could play this games you're playing on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. You should be able to play it on the Switch. This is being very optimistic.
Yeah,
and it would be nice. I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice to see that in the Switch, because I'm a big fan of the Switch, and damn near everybody in my household has a Switch. So to have that kind of specs, so I can play my PC games just at my bed and not be having to have something like a Steam Deck.
Yep.
It's just a little bit more beneficial because there's a lot of Nintendo titles that I can't play on PC.
Yeah.
Unless I like get an emulator and whatnot, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan.
I do all that.
Yeah.
Emulators. High roller.
I'm a Nintendo hater, so I don't really got much to say about it. I'm sick of hearing about the same IPs for 50 years, so I have no intention on buying it. I bought a Switch like a couple years ago, and I think I turned it on twice.
I think I still got it in the box that he bought it with.
I do.
God damn.
Hey,
keep that at least. Keep it. You sell that thing for a good amount of money, about 30 years.
The receipts in the box too. Mint condition.
Razor.
Well, I'm not like a Nintendo enthusiast myself. I am a fan of Mario, but
would y'all play an open world Mario game? Would y'all?
See, that's what I'm thinking though. Like, what does open world Mario Kart mean? You don't leave the car. What are we playing? Like just GTA on wheels? You know,
I think yeah. So there were some rumors circulating that apparently you would like obviously roam around on your cart. There would be like quests. There would be like challenges you can accept from other players. Obviously you can join races with your friends. Like just I guess just same Mario Kart shit. Just
basically Forza said Minecraft. I said Mario Kart.
Yes. Actually, yeah. Somebody actually brought up that. Yep, it'll be like Forza but with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people will buy it. Obviously, I mean, Mario Kart 9 is going to come with the Switch too. I mean,
I like the ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's something new.
Yeah, we gotta praise difference when they do it. I guess that's something interesting. I mean, I love Mario Kart, so it's gonna hit regardless. But
yeah,
they definitely using that as a selling point for the Switch too, though, because it does not sound like there's too much advancement in the hardware stuff. You know?
No, not at all. And I think this is it kind of brings back to what we were saying like a couple weeks ago on the podcast about just how outdated the Switch is and how even if the Switch 2 comes to be, let's say if the Switch 2 is underperforming, right? That cuts down its lifeline of the console significantly, right? And so that kind of brings issues to Nintendo because obviously we saw the stats. I mean, shit, games are more high demanding these days, and if the hardware's not keeping up, people are just not going to buy it. Now, obviously, you got your like dedicated Nintendo fan base that's going to buy it, and you got your enthusiasts who are just going to buy it just to buy it. But can you maintain a player base on the Switch 2? That's kind of thing. And I think like to tie in a little bit what High Roller was saying. Just about people getting tired of the same IPs. Like we're getting the same Zeldas, the same Pokemons, the same Marios. It's like, at what point are we finally at the point where people are kind of tired of buying and playing the same game over and over? Just slightly better graphics or whatever. You don't think so? Well, you know, but you like Nintendo, right? Like you're pretty much of a Nintendo enthusiast. But coming from that casual side, like if it wasn't for the hardcore Nintendo fans, would Nintendo still be thriving?
That's their target audience, though. Like that's who they've been catering to, like all these years. Like the
people
who
when they
grew
die
up with Tetris, with Dr. Mario,
what you
Mario.
mean, bro? How they gonna die?
That was extreme. My bad. Ignore that. No, I mean I feel you though. That is their target audience, but that shit don't get old. Like honest question, it just doesn't get old playing the same thing over and over.
I want to say it does. Like especially like this past one. We'll take Pokemon for example. Pokemon's a big title. This shit Scarlet and Violet, like the story and the gameplay was pretty cool, but like after the campaign, like the replayability of the game was just kind of dog shit. It wasn't like the older games.
Isn't that all of Pokemon though?
Yes and no, I believe. I mean, after like Diamond and Pearl, it just hasn't been the same. Like it's one, the grind has been very easy, and they kind of streamlined a lot of it because they added multiple ways to level your Pokemon rather than just the typical going into battles and just hard grinding the Pokemon out to level 100. Like back in the day, it was an actual achievement, like personal achievement, to be like, yeah, I trained my Charizard to level 100. Like you had to spend months to, well, not really months, but weeks to really get that. Yeah. Now you just get some fucking items or whatnot. You get enough of this item, and in like an hour, you'll have a level 100 Pokemon. So
an hour?
In an hour.
Oh, that takes a lot of the grind out the game. Then
It does. So it's like it's not the same. There's no enjoyment or fun in that because you know
Yeah.
you can get in there and just have the best team. You might as well just play that online simulator shit or whatever that everyone plays for the fucking for VGC.
Yeah.
If you really want to get competitive about it. But like the game itself, like the titles, is almost not worth buying the games because aside the like 6 hour story, it's not fun. But we're still gonna buy it because it's Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can see that being a thing. It's just
We aren't, nigga.
No, we ain't.
The casual
we
person
ain't. You
ain't
know,
gonna
casual's
do it.
not. No.
You diehard, you know, Nintendo people, y'all gonna cop out, and that's all right.
I think it'll be better for Nintendo to, and I mean, if it's true, right? If like obviously the console will be a little bit more powerful when it's in dock mode, but I don't think obviously it's not going to be powerful enough to keep up with the games that are coming out now, or even the games that are existing right now. You know, especially like just from those rumors alone that we're seeing, that's still underperforming on like an aspect of games that are already out. So it's like I just don't realistically see Nintendo even entering the market with the Switch 2 of just even having other AAA games on, you know, their console, you know, like main games you would see on PS5 and Xbox or PC. I don't see them entering that market at all realistically with the Switch 2. I know they've been trying it a lot with Switch. Obviously the console's just, the hardware's not there. And from the rumors of it with the Switch 2, looks like the hardware's still not there. It's just now the overall design of the Switch, I will say, like if you're just getting this console, I just said
For
like
the design, yeah.
I like the design. It looks nice.
The
It looks
magnetic shit is actually pretty dope, and I feel like
It
it's
is.
definitely clever. Because
it's
the
bigger
slide,
too.
it's disgusting. Like the
I don't
slide,
like the
sliding
slide.
it in is it's horrible, and after
Yeah.
some time they get loose and they just pop right off.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and they're bigger, which I like. I like that, you know, the controllers, it's got a little bit more space on it when you're actually playing with the single, you know, piece of either the left or right controller. Obviously the dock, not the dock, but the actual handheld is bigger. The screen real estate, you get a lot more screen real estate. Now, slightly more, yeah. It's I wouldn't say
like
it's
in
enough.
between. It's in between the OLED and the original Switch, which is disgusting because they should just continue with what they were doing with the OLED. Because the OLED, I don't know if you have seen it or have held it, but like,
yeah, I have the OLED.
It's fucking beautiful.
It is. It is really pretty. Like and I still look at comparisons to the original. It looks
compared to my Steam Deck. That shit blows the Steam Deck's graphics out.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Wait. So is this one not OLED? Then the Switch 2?
Probably not the OLED Steam Deck because I have the OLED Steam Deck and that's just insane.
You're gonna have to compare that because. Yeah, because now I got the old Steam Deck, but compared to the old Steam Deck, this definitely has a better resolution.
Interesting. I mean, so is this one not OLED though?
Nope.
So they're doing the same shit they did with the original Switch. They're probably gonna. We were kind of right then. So they're money grabbing. So they're probably gonna boost out an OLED version like a year and a half later and be like, "Oh, this is an upgrade." That is so whack. And this is the shit we're talking about, dude. This is the shit we're talking about. And so instead of making a true half step, they already got plans on just slapping an OLED on there and going, "Oh, well, you know, that's better." That's such a money grab, and this is the reason why I am literally preying on Nintendo's downfall because I'm tired of just them piggybacking off their hardcore audience. I think it's time for them to like experience some failure just because they need to step up their game. Like this is getting a little sorry. And I only say that because it's like we see handhelds that are able to play these games, and like the Switch is a handheld. The Switch was what the most popular handheld that dropped before the Steam Deck and all these competitors start coming out. Like the real competition is coming down the market, and we're just not seeing Nintendo even bat an eye towards it. They don't give a fuck.
And it's because console of the decade. Is that is what they're saying?
What the Switch?
Yeah.
Well, it was. I mean, it sold more than any console this decade. It's still selling like hotcakes now, but like all that shit comes to an end, you know. And I'm hoping that people kind of wake up with a Switch 2 and they go, "Oh well, I really thought it was an OLED model they were presenting," and to find out that it's not is kind of very disappointing. And I'm very it's kind of messed up that they're pitching that kind of market strategy already. It's kind of whack. It's just lazy. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out in April what it's looking like, but it does look cleaner. It looks sleeker. I will say that. I will. I'm gonna try and have some hope for it. You know, maybe it's gonna be better than we expect. Hopefully, maybe not. But I guess we'll find out in April. Moving on, we got just kind of bouncing up a little bit. I don't know where I want to start with this one. I think I'm gonna start with this, but we had, I don't know if y'all saw the GTA parody. Y'all saw that shit? Yeah. Okay. So Grand Taking Ages, short for GTA. It was Grand Taking Ages 6 was how it appeared on the PS Store, right? The PlayStation Store, with the release date of May 2025. But Sony pulled the game, and I guess Rockstar was looking at it, and they were not only Rockstar, but Sony was looking at it, and they were like, well, basically, what the fuck is this? And so I guess they took it down, they renamed it, and now it's only Grand Taking Ages. And it's supposed to be like this parody of GTA 6. Obviously, like, you know, Grand Taking Ages is taking ages to come out. So it was kind of like a funny game. But apparently they're still trying to release the game on Steam. And it's got a release date on Steam right now. And looking at the screenshots, I was like, this is definitely something like High Roller and Striker would play. It definitely looks like a... I mean, it's an indie for sure, but it's definitely something interesting to look at.
I'm definitely going to support it and buy it based off my experiences. This is just like in the description of the game, it's kind of funny because you're acting as basically a game developer or whatever, and you're, you know, learning what the game development life is like, and it's a sim, and in the description they mentioned survive on pizza and energy drinks, and it's kind of funny because that's kind of all they fed us when I was in the game industry.
Are you serious?
Wow. Yes, and every time they fed us, I'm not going to say any names to companies, you know, for specific reasons, but whenever we saw that there was being food brought in, like catered or whatever, which was always pizza, we always knew it was a terrible day. They were about to push back the deadline, and we were all about to be told, you're finna work 7 days a week, 15-hour days. Every time they fed us, we knew that's what they were about to announce, and it was just like pure sadness and anger whenever we saw food coming into the building.
It's almost like a form of like brainwashing.
Was it at least good pizza?
No, it was not.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Caesar,
it was.
yo.
It was something I hadn't heard of.
7-Eleven pizza, yo.
I was gonna ask if y'all enjoyed the pizza.
It was something up north in Minnesota, so I don't really know what it was.
Oh man,
damn. But yeah, so the game is called Grand Taking Ages. Everybody, it's like a parody of GTA. I'm gonna support it too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna pick it up just because it looks like something fun to bullshit with friends on. So I'm gonna go ahead and support it because that's kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, first indie of the year.
And it's
actually,
funny,
it would
like,
be, yeah.
Looking at the trailer of it, it actually puts up a valid point because like you see like in the trailer like he makes like one of the leads randomly makes some random developer a senior developer, and it's kind of funny because there's like a lot of people that are hired as senior developers that should not be senior developers at all, which is kind of funny.
So that shit seems kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. We also got some news coming down from, I didn't put this in the show notes, but I kind of got reminded of it. Wolverine. So over at Insomniac, Striker, you'd probably like this. I guess the president was like, hey, they were questioning him about like Wolverine. They were like, hey, is this going to make the 2025 deadline? And so he was very quiet on it, but he said there's a lot to be excited about. So we're not going to take that quote as saying that it's going to release this year. I really don't see it releasing this year, only because Sony has a few bangers coming out this year already. But definitely, I can see a 2026 release, if not this year. You know, I mean, maybe shit. Everything's been so under the wraps about Wolverine since those leaks. They might drop it in October, September. Like you don't know. But they are saying that they are very excited about the game. What do you say? It says, one quote says, "We've announced Wolverine and we'd love to talk more about Wolverine, but we have to be like Logan today and remain very stoic until it's time to pop the claws down the road. As much as what? Somebody wrote this wrong. As much as it says as much as we're as much. Yeah, they wrote this wrong. As much as we're. I'm guessing they're trying to say. As much
Let High Roller read
as
it. He can translate it.
as much as we have pent up excitement, we got to hold on to it. So that's about as much as we can say on our upcoming projects. I'm not bullshitting you. This is literally the quote. I'm gonna post it in the fucking if you read the art, I'm gonna post it on the fucking show notes, like underneath the GTA shit. But it's literally read like that. But they were trying to say that they're trying to hide the excitement. They're trying to keep everything on the wraps about the release of Wolverine. So we could see a 2025 release. Now we still have titles that have not been announced yet. Not been announced, but dates on titles that haven't been announced yet. We still have like the Heretic, right? You see that shit? We still have like the Heretic, and we still have was it something Blade Zero? Was it Phantom Blade Zero? Which may get a release this year or may get a release in 2026. Obviously, we got Ghosts of Yotai. Like, there's a lot that Sony has under the pipeline. Now, the president of Insomniac actually I think he retired today, well, this week as well. I guess, so I don't know. Maybe that's some bad news for Spider-Man Striker, but thought you'd be interested in some Insomniac news.
Midman
over there. Yep. You know, he led a game. So yeah, we had a little bit of news on Wolverine just throw in there because it is still in the works, obviously, and I'm pretty sure the game might be close to finish. We might get it this year, we might not. Who knows? It's only January. We still got a lot to come. A lot of surprises left in the year. We do have what's up with this Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC? Who you want to talk about that, Striker? I'm guessing you put that in there.
I did. No, I was just wanted to mention that it dropped. What was it, on the 21st? For those who might have watched, what I don't even know. To be honest, I haven't watched
Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh,
there
I thought
we
it was
go. That one. Yeah. You got characters that were brought into the first DLC of many. I think they promised like 3 DLCs for this game.
Did they?
They did. It was before their release, but it's funny because like people dropped this game literally like the month after the shit released. So it was like
they dropped it the week after it released.
Shit. I just want to know like how many people actually came back for this DLC, and even if they knew, like, did people even know this DLC was out or coming? Because like I only heard about this like the night of, because I saw some fucking ad on Steam talking about the DLC is available today, and I'm just like, oh shit, they had a DLC.
I mean, like I said, it's that. Sorry,
yeah, nigga, that's
That
good.
shit must be amazing, yo.
I was chewing on rubber. It's that it's just anime games, man. Like, and fighting games too. Like, people don't stick around with fighting games too much like that, especially an anime fighter. And if there's not much, there's not much replayability.
Like an RPG, would you?
Yeah, like Xenoverse. Xenoverse was fire.
Yeah, people play Xenoverse a lot.
Yeah, like that was one of the best games I ever played, you know. But I guess they don't want to focus on that stuff anymore right now. I was waiting on something like Naruto was supposed to have a game when Xenoverse dropped. There was talks about Naruto having like a similar game like it, and I think they tried to make it. It was called yeah, y'all have played it. I just don't remember the name, but they kind of made something and it flopped just like that.
Shinobi Striker.
Yeah, Shinobi Striker.
How would you do that?
Yes, Shinobi Striker.
Yes.
That game did not flop.
That game flopped. That game flopped. It don't mean it ain't flop.
Look at
you playing that shit? Who the fuck playing Shinobi Striker? Nobody wanted to play shit
on my Xbox.
Yeah, you still got Suicide Squad too. Eh? What the fuck?
One of them servers is offline.
I'll hop on that bitch for real.
You know?
I
really got pain shit out here. You know, now you shall know true pain. Almighty pool.
I'm actually a support ninja on there, surprisingly.
Are you really?
Yeah, because too many fuck niggas don't want to heal, bro. Sick of y'all.
I'm definitely a deep
shit. Attack on Titan had one too. This shit was garbage.
I ain't even play that.
Sleep, man.
The JJK one, Hall of Fame trash.
Damn.
Saying like that shit, man. Nah, they rode the coattails of that show
Disgusting.
hard.
They just don't cater to anime games. Like they put them out and then they forget about them. Most of them, they just put them out and they forget about them.
Well, speaking of
so
anime
sad.
game, how y'all feel about Hinokami Chronicles 2? That's gonna
What's
be
that?
coming out. Demon Slayer.
Oh, they got a second game now?
Yeah, it's gonna come out.
What's
like,
it called?
I think right before the Hinokami Chronicles. There was the first one I actually played a while ago. It came out years ago. I think they plan on releasing this game right before the movie, so that when the movie come out, they can use those characters as DLC. It's genius.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a sequel they're coming into. Y'all, I'm guessing no one played the first one. With how shocked y'all were.
I didn't play the first one.
Yeah.
You have it though.
Nope.
I should download it. It's like a Naruto, right? It's like the Storm,
Arena
like Storm.
Fighter.
Yeah.
Arena Fighter. Yeah. So,
And you see, I don't
pretty
know.
fun. Some characters are mad cheesy though. God damn, niggas online make shit not fun, but
They do. Oh shit! Speaking of that, Activision, I guess they just gave players the option. Well, they're giving out players the option in season 2 to disable crossplay with PC players. Because I guess PC players have been cheating on Black Ops 6.
They cheat on everything.
Yeah, apparently they've banned over 136,000 accounts already for cheating. That is an insane amount of
I need to
accounts.
see a live feed.
That's crazy.
I just want to put it next to the kill feed, bro. I need to
I don't
see
understand what niggas gain from cheating.
Bro, like, because you can't just play the game no more.
Cause
People don't
bro,
want-
these little kids can go on a website and pay $15 to $20 to get walls, bro. Why the fuck wouldn't I? I'm the best dude on my team, and I'm legit.
yeah, with the walls you are.
You know, why wouldn't I? I'm about to get easy dubs for $15 to $20. Something you would spend on like Uber, I could just get.
Facts. I can get hacks is insane, bro. I don't know.
It's too accessible now, bro. Which is horrible, but yeah. Kids don't play games to be good anymore.
Nah.
Right,
Nah.
They play games to brag, bro. So if I'm shitting on dudes and I can record a clip for TikTok and then I can monetize it without someone exposing me, I'm up.
Easy day. Easy fucking day. I don't know. Y'all think that's something that's needed though? Is that gonna solve some of the problems? No, not anti-cheat, but just like disabling crossplay, playing with console players.
That'll help the console people.
It'll help console.
it'll help console players. Yeah, but what about us PC niggas?
Yeah, what about the PC players?
Deal with it.
Yeah.
They said I guess they invested in some new technology, some new softwares for anti-cheat, but I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how far they
Yeah,
want to
every
take
time,
that.
bro.
Don't
Let
know
me start
what you
seeing
wanna
some
do with
cease and desist get sent out, man. These niggas will pause you.
that. It said, help me, nigga. Oh man.
That's what stops me from playing ranked on so many games.
Hey shit, there's 13,000 players on Sparkin.
Nah, that was on the release of the DLC. Currently, there's only 4,000. Well, 5,000. Around 5,000.
5,000. I'm still surprised at 5,000 down. There was 121,000 on day one. That shit dropped within the month down to what? What was that before November 18th marker? That shit, damn. No, in a month. That shit dropped to what? If you're looking at it straighter.
Yeah.
We were expecting the old Dragon Ball Z games. That shit was very different.
Yeah.
The game feels great. Like, the gameplay is fun. It's just, I don't know.
Well, don't forget that the cheese like drove a lot of players away and playing online, going against that over and over, going against meta over and over. It got annoying. That made a lot of people leave. So like,
how can you combat that though?
Fight cheese with cheese.
That seems boring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, I was like, hey man, I'm not gonna play this online against randos, but I'll play against friends. So if you ain't got a friend group to box with, hey,
you shit out of luck.
Right. Mm.
Shit out of luck. Yeah. So that was
Fighters was better for real.
What was?
Fighters was better for real.
People still play that though, don't they?
Shit, I would. I whoop all y'all.
Oh shit, probably.
I believe it. I gave up on that game. Fuck that game.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna try you on that one.
Run that Mortal Kombat, then.
Hey, we can run that.
Yeah, that nigga's tough.
Heard
Get
live.
over here. I think it's on Game Pass, right?
Hey, bro.
Don't do that.
Oh, it's not
Right.
crossplay.
Yeah,
It's not
it's on
crossplay. It don't matter.
Don't do
It
that
is
to yourself,
crossplay
Ashley.
now.
Oh, you got it on
I-
PlayStation. Shit.
And it is.
It is crossplay now. They added it.
They
Hey,
added
Ashley,
it
I got a
finally.
question.
Yeah.
What's up? I have an answer.
How far are you on BG3? You beat
I'm
it yet?
actually. Oh, we're almost done, aren't we, Razor?
I've heard that for the last 2 months now.
No, like, we're dead ass almost done. We're dead ass. I think we have one more fight left. We were just doing side quests.
Mortal Kombat though. That's why they changed the subject.
That's
Like,
the one,
hey,
right?
I'm definitely dodging
we
the smoke.
can.
I think I've touched Mortal Kombat maybe approximately 2 hours
We're gonna
total
do
in
a
my
tournament
life.
style, bro. You
I
can
think the
fight
last
me
one
or
I
you
played
can
was
fight
like
Hyrule.
7.
It doesn't matter. Like, we'll go
I
around.
played Mortal Kombat versus DC. That was the last one. I
King of the
played.
Hill, actually. That one wasn't bad, actually.
That was a good one,
You hear this shit? Actually, these niggas wants to hop on this shit that they play.
bro. Right?
For
Bro,
years.
I'm
Play
not
Religiously
playing.
or whatever.
I'm not
And
playing
then-
the Razor in
No,
Mortal
no,
Kombat.
You know what's gonna happen? They
I
gonna be
get on
talking
that
shit, talking
shit.
about.
Bro,
They gonna be
I
like,
got-
you ass and everything.
Ass.
Be like, of course, nigga. I ain't played that shit
I
in the last 10
didn't even
years.
pick up the controller. Of course I'm ass. I ain't hit a single input.
I don't remember the last time I hopped on that game. I'm actually gonna have to reinstall it. So nah, it ain't like the end.
Hell no. How many hours you got in that game, though?
I don't know.
I don't know. What the
I don't
fuck?
have too many. I didn't play MK1 like that.
Mm.
Did you
MK1.
beat the
What
campaign?
about 11?
Yeah, I beat the campaign.
Yeah, he got enough.
MK11, MKX.
I mean, yeah, I played them all, yeah, but like
That's-
I'm not,
that's
like,
too many
deep
hours.
in the trenches. What the
Too
fuck,
many.
That's too many hours. That's too many hours. That's too
What?
much.
bro?
That's
Y'all,
too much.
ain't no money on the line or nothing. Y'all ain't losing nothing.
Hey, why they got
You scared?
Melania Trump as a Mortal Kombat new unlockable character
No,
with
that's
that
Thomas Shelby, nigga.
hat? I saw you tweet that. That shit was fucking hilarious. Not the Peaky Blinders.
By order of the Peaky Blinders, she said.
Hey, I started dying reading that shit. That shit was funny. That hat was, hey, then somebody said, no one out pizzas the hut.
Hey, that's a fact.
It's because of
It was
her
on her
hat,
ass.
bro.
Oh, technical. Oh my god.
Oh my god. What y'all think about this GTA 6 price hike that's coming down the pipeline? How y'all feel about it?
Man, they better keep that shit the normal prices we been with.
Man,
I remember when games was $20 back during the PS2. They better leave that shit at 60,
Yeah.
When I
70.
read that, they were like, people are happy for it to be priced between 80 and 100. I was like,
Mhm.
happy?
It's
I'm saying-
because
That's happy.
it's because the alternative, bro. They low key already planning to try to make that shit a subscription.
Huh?
Yeah,
What a subscription.
that way you would pay like monthly for GTA access.
Oh, hell no.
Like, wow.
So I'll
Hey, you
never
know
own
what?
it.
80 to
Fuck no.
100 is not that bad for real.
80 to 1 is not that bad.
No, that's
Not
not
that
that
bad.
bad. I ain't gonna
But they hit you with that 30 a month. Gonna be
I
sick.
ain't gonna-
Oh, shit.
Hey, yo, that shit
Stop.
was
Ray,
funny
don't
one
even
time.
speak that into existence. Shut the fuck up, please, bro. Shut
Hey,
up.
yo, tell me how I was in GameStop the other day, and I was talking to. Well, I was just there, just kind of vibing. I was sending cards to get graded, and saw this mom with her kid walked in, and she was like, "Oh, we're looking for this one game." The guy's like, "Yeah, we don't have it." She's like, "Oh, well, I guess we could just buy it online, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can do that, but just remember that you're not owning the game when you buy it online. They can always have the right to just take it from you."
That is
I'm
very
like,
true.
damn, this man just
That
went
is
off.
very true.
off
There's
rip.
a lot
like
of
that.
Now, why you gonna tell some mom
Yeah,
that?
right.
bro?
It's
Crazy,
crazy,
bro.
bro.
It's crazy, bro. Because she really don't know what he means by that. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm just getting robbed." That's
That's
He's like,
very
wait,
true.
so they could just take back the game at any time and I paid full price? He's like,
Yeah.
yes, you don't own the game. You only
For
license
the
the game.
license.
I mean, I was like,
Mhm.
he's not wrong. But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's
That
like,
kid did not get that game. Thanks to that
nope,
man.
nah, get that.
At all.
Man, he fucked that kid up, bro.
God,
Boy,
man.
sad. It's
Little
funny
boy,
because
it
made a
was.
mess of something in the store, huh?
It was
Okay.
probably a game that nigga play with for real. He was like, I'm not. No, he don't need Call of Duty.
he gonna be hacking my ass. Hell no, he don't need that shit.
about what he said on the mic last night. Yeah, nah, he don't need Call of Duty.
You know, it's funny because the Black Okage was talking about that like a while ago. He was like, yeah, like when you buy like your games digitally, you know, you just own a license and it can be taken at any point. And I was like, when I heard, I'm like, damn, that nigga's right. Like, fuck, bro. And we're seeing a decline in like, you know, physical physical gaming sales. And the shit that Rain said, I'm mad because it actually makes sense, because I can actually see the gaming industry moving towards that business model within the next 20 years. Shit, maybe even earlier than that.
You don't see all these consoles coming out where you got to buy your own disc drive?
Yep, you buy your own disc drive. Shit, like you got everybody got their own subscription. What fucking Ubisoft got their own. Fucking Rockstar got Rockstar Plus. You got
Ubisoft made it again. Hey,
think about it, bro. We re-released GTA 5 4 times. And niggas broke records every time we sold a disc copy. If we charged them a subscription.
They said shit.
These niggas gonna go wild.
They gonna go crazy, bro.
They're gonna be like, oh, I only need to play GTA for a month.
Psych.
And then you got niggas with their gym memberships and forget to cancel that shit. Ain't using it.
Mm-hmm. Like, even if they do like $10 a month, right? GTA 6 drops. Once GTA 6 Online drops, that's like a permanent subscription. How diehard GTA players, they still playing that shit. And that shit came out 2013. It's been over 10 years. It's been 12 years, almost 13 years we've been playing GTA 5, right? $10 a month. It's $120 a year. Times that by 10, they didn't made they money. You didn't bought the game over fucking 15 times, buddy. This shit's insane. And then you
even started working on GTA 7.
Bro, facts. Shit's crazy, man. It's like I can actually see them going towards that type of business model, which is insane. And then if the thing I'm saying about Rockstar, and here's the crazy part. Like I'm actually, as you said, I'm hoping they should keep it at like a price, because if they do that shit, that's gonna be insane. Because either way, if we see a price hike, it's gonna follow suit with every other company's gonna follow Rockstar's lead. If they do some type of subscription bullshit, like in the future, I feel like somebody's gonna make that step and do it. Everybody's gonna follow suit, and that's just gonna become crazy. Like that's gonna be so lucrative for these developers, for these companies, man. I don't know. That's scary. That's scary to think about. But considering that they keep the price, like considering that we get to buy the game, right? We'll license the game. Would y'all be okay with the game priced at $100?
No.
Oh.
No.
Niggas need to stop being greedy.
Need to keep that bitch 70, 80. You know, your deluxe and special.
Where's extra money coming from? What
am I?
Like, come on now.
Okay, it's interesting because the take that this article says, right, and I was reading it, and it kind of made sense, right? So games have been priced at, like, before the $10 hike with the new consoles in 2020, games are pretty much priced at like $50 to $60 for like the last 10, 12 years, right? I looked it up. $60 in 2013 was equivalent to like $81 today. $70 in 2013 was equivalent to like $91 today, right? So somebody said that in real terms, a $91 price tag on GTA 6 would be about average, because what they've been seeing, basically what this report says, he says in his report, Ball reported that some game makers hope that GTA 6 will be priced at $80 to $100, breaking the $70 and helping $50 titles to move up to $60, $60 titles to move up to $70, and $70 to $80, etc. He says, while this price hike would certainly raise eyebrows with the video game audience, Ball argued that a $70 GTA 6 would be the cheapest GTA game ever released in real terms. And he only says that because of when you account for inflation, gaming hasn't really kept up with inflation. When you look at the in terms of like how they've been selling it, right? We've kind of seen the same price with video games, but we've seen the quality, somewhat of the quality in games go up, right? In production level, production scale, the investments of games going up, but the price of the actual game staying around $60 to $70. So I can see why they're saying that.
When you got shit like quadruple A titles, like whatever the fuck that was last year,
Skull and Bones.
Skull and shit. Right? When you drop something like that and it's a triple A game, and they, GTA is a triple A studio too. It's not a quad A studio. They don't say stupid shit like that. Yeah. If they setting that standard and these other niggas aren't in line, and then Larian's technically not a AAA studio, what would have been the price of that game? Like if we, you know what I mean? It's just, I get what they're saying. Yeah. If inflation's a real thing, then we should honor it like that. But if y'all just jacking up the price,
which is exactly what they gonna do.
It's like, come on, man. You fucking everybody else up. Think about what the farmers be fighting for, bruh. Them tractors expensive. us gamers, you know, these games getting expensive parts to be putting these motherfuckers.
So gotta choose. I already gotta choose what I got for space, man.
It's like ain't like that bitch gonna be GTA 6 in 4K or
Right.
anything. Like,
Right.
that
That shit gonna run at 30 on that PS5.
Come on, man.
People about to be throwing riots over a GTA 6 in 30 frames per second. Get the fuck out of here. And that shit not getting a PC release.
I guarantee you, these companies make their money up off of those special editions of these games they release. Because them, like the shit they give you in like a collector's edition is definitely not worth the fucking price you pay.
No, fuck no.
They make up that money on that back end for sure, or microtransactions within the game. You know,
I mean, they're already estimated to make $1 billion in pre-order. Like,
exactly.
That's insane. That's like half of the production cost of the game right there on pre-order sales. Like they expected to hit $3 billion in the first year alone. That's
like,
not even.
No, think about it. Especially since we're talking about GTA, fuck no. The price should be $70 because they're gonna make all their money online. Like niggas gonna buy them shark cards. Niggas at the strip club. This GTA 6, bro. Niggas buying cars. Like I guarantee you, they almost killed all the hackers already. So niggas can't do that money glitch no more. You know, it's up.
Yeah.
They gonna make their money, bro. Nah,
GTA 6 will probably make about $10 billion within the first 2 to 3 years total, just off online transactions alone, sales of the games, special editions of the console. Because you know, as soon as GTA 6 drop, I think PS5 gonna try and drop a pro edition to it. And here's the thing about this, right? And you're right, they should keep it at $70 because one, the game's gonna run at 30 frames per second on the PS5. Now the PS5 Pro, I don't know. I think there's rumors that maybe. But then I don't know because the PS5 Pro didn't change the CPU and GTA is very CPU heavy, so I don't even see it running definitely not nothing higher than 60. That's not going to happen at all if it even reaches a consistent 60. So basically, they about to be robbing us fucking blind at majority of people because they're not going to have no PS5 Pro. Going to be playing this shit at 30, and I'll be damned if I'm paying $100 for a motherfucking game to run at 30 frames per second. That's going to blow my fucking mind. Now, if it was coming out on PC, different story. You know, obviously I can run it at the desired frame rate I like, but it ain't coming out on PC anytime soon. Maybe a year and a half after the initial release. But so I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that. But fuck what we agree about. What do you think is gonna happen?
They gonna drag it.
Oh, they gonna charge, you know.
Who's stopping them? Like, for real.
Yeah, basically.
People gonna order it regardless. Like, it's real. They've been waiting. We've been waiting how long?
My honest truth,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna do a subscription, bro. But here's
really
the thing,
think so?
right? Yeah. They gonna do a base price. They gonna do a base price of probably what's gonna fuck people up. It's gonna be probably $49 or $50 for the story of the game. And then they're gonna throw a subscription on it for the online mode.
Damn, so you gotta pay for online on your PS5. Then you gotta pay for online to play GTA. Then you gotta buy the base game to play the story mode. Damn.
If they incorporate like that role player shit and all that shit that they said they're gonna actually do with it, how they're getting rid of the modders from the game, like legitimately, and like incorporating a lot of the stuff they designed within the game, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Think about it. They hired a whole fucking team, the whole modded community for that RPG shit. They gotta get their money back.
Damn, dude. That's gonna be insane. That's a lot of profit. That's a lot of profit. And you know, on top of all that, people gonna pay for microtransactions up the ass. Buy money. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. I hate that you might be right. I guess we'll see. Are we realistically seeing a 2025 release, or are we seeing a 2026 delayed release?
That's the scary part. I think we'll see a late 2025 release.
Did they say anything like last year on the release?
No, they haven't said shit since they dropped the trailer 2 years ago. Damn near. They said shit. They dropped that trailer and they shut up.
The game industry hostage.
God, as they really are. You know, nobody else has released a
Nobody
release
has released
dates.
any dates yet, yo. And it's been a month since the Game Awards. We haven't seen any fucking release dates. I don't know when Ghost See Its Eyes dropping.
They don't know when that shit's dropping.
Like we damn near what on our fucking 4th episode of the year already, and we don't have any release dates to give to the people. Nobody's dropping release dates for the major titles, man. Everybody's waiting on GTA. Shit's getting exhausted.
You just gonna hear, fuck it, it's out of nowhere.
Facts. Shit's going to hit the store. The pre-order is available. Like, what the fuck? Nah, that shit is crazy, man. Like, I think it'd be okay. So apparently there were some rumors coming around that there's supposed to be a second trailer dropping. When did they say? In March? There should be late February, March. There's a second trailer for GTA 6 dropping. Now, if they don't drop a date on that trailer, they may just keep trolling. They may just keep trolling till the end of the year, force people to release their games, then just go bam, that bitch is coming out in like a month. Here, pre-order that bitch, and the pre-order sales is gonna spike like crazy. Because GTA 6 doesn't need marketing. Like, the marketing is it's so big, just off word of mouth alone and the expectations and the hype, that they can pull something like that. They can pull something like, oh well, it's coming out next month. And then the pre-order sales, I guarantee they can still probably make $1 billion within a month on pre-orders alone, just off word of mouth. Yeah, fuck rent. GTA 6 coming out.
Yeah.
I can see him doing that. Which, shit. Now, another question rises: is it going to live up to the hype?
What's the hype around a GTA though, for real?
I'm gonna say, I wouldn't even say story, because I don't even think niggas really care about story at this point, especially GTA players. I'm gonna say the online. Can GTA? I care about the story. Don't get me wrong.
That was a story on GTA 5.
No, GTA 5 was a phenomenal story. I think it was one of the best GTA stories.
Niggas, Franklin.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best GTA stories ever created. But I know niggas are really anticipating that GTA 6 online. That's what people really care about. And how is it gonna compare to GTA 5? It's online.
I mean, what is
because GTA 5 online was like one of the most open world fucking. It's one of the best. Isn't it an MMO?
I mean, just online servers. I don't know, kid.
He's got some big ass servers. You're like 150 people in that motherfucker.
What's the minimum would be an massive?
Yeah, what is the minimum for that? Whatever, but it's an online RPG, right? It's one of the best ever release. Still one of the best. Shit, still running. So, is it going to compete? Is it going to top GTA 5's online? That's the question. I don't even know what does GTA 5 even look like today. Like, y'all got flying cars now, right, High Roller?
Yeah.
High Roller and Scracker do be on that motherfucker.
Yeah, they do be on it.
Every now and then. Striker though, he hasn't really been on that game really like that, like over the past couple of years, so he don't really got too much as of right now. But the rest of us, the flying cars, that flying bike that thankfully finally got nerfed, so you don't get destroyed all the time.
People still kill you when you spawn.
They try.
It's me, Mario. Yep.
I'm always in passive mode in that game.
They try. Really? How weak?
Not me.
What, GTA?
Yeah, I spawn in on passive mode. I'll be like, niggas, I'm trying to get shit done. Leave me alone.
You don't niggas in there just kill you the second you spawn. Yeah, I'm at your door. All right, I'll be right out.
They do,
boom. I'm like,
You spawn, trap the motherfuckers' doors. I'm telling you, like, if I'm on the server, bro, you don't even do no server missions where that shit's on the server, live on the server, like, cause I'm coming for you.
God damn.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. That shit's crazy. All right. Well, enough about Rockstar and how they gonna price hike the market. I wanted to talk about like a little topic right before we ended the show. It's and we'll come back to it, but basically one of the topics was, should video game adaptations stay true to the original story or deviate from them? And this kind of came from the Until Dawn movie trailer. Sony dropped the first trailer for the Until Dawn movie, and I wanted to know how y'all felt about it. Did y'all end up watching the trailer?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, Razor, I'm interested in your take on this. How do you feel about the trailer? Just the trailer.
I mean, it's weird, bro, because like that's not Until Dawn, you know. So
Not at
like it's like, and what's crazy is the trailer wasn't bad. Like it looks like
Yeah.
it could be its own thing if it's still its own two legs. But like the fact that it wants to call itself Until Dawn and throw in that cheesy mention the title thing, and like yeah, they didn't do it well. But yeah, I don't like that. I really don't, because like, what's the point of calling it you could just call it anything else, 12 hours or something like
Yeah,
that.
people were saying
Hourglass.
call it 13
I don't
hours or
know.
some shit like that.
I'm just like, what was the point? Like, it makes no sense to deviate like that. I agree that like twist, because at that point you're just using the name to sell tickets. I feel.
You know, that's an interesting take. Anybody else see the trailer?
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't play the game. So
Oh, okay, good. You didn't play the game. Would you watch this movie? Did it look good from the trailer?
it looked cheesy. It looked like an escape room thing. But would I watch the movie? Sure.
Okay. Anybody else? Now, who played Until Dawn?
the original one or the
Yeah.
one they just recently released. I definitely
Same
like
shit.
the original one.
Same shit.
And
original.
I don't know. It seems completely different. Like not Until Dawn. It seems like they came up with some completely different story that has absolutely nothing to do with how the game was.
They ain't even the same
Story-wise.
location, bro. They're not in the snowy mountain.
Yeah, that's what people were saying a lot. They
Bro,
were
where's the
noticed that
Wendigo,
immediately.
man?
Yeah. I noticed that immediately. I was like, bro, where's the snow? I was like, oh,
What
shit.
the fuck?
I thought I was tripping though, because I'm like, I haven't played it since I think 2013 when it dropped. I'm like, where's the? Am I tripping? I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was on the mountain, right? And then, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like the trailer. I think it's gonna be a decent horror film. It definitely did not feel like Until Dawn though. Like I literally had to go back and like reread a synopsis of the game again because I was like, I must be tripping. Like this definitely.
Nah, you know
didn't feel
what's
like
crazy with the way the trailer started? It started as if it was gonna stay true to the game. That's how I know you got it on purpose. Because like up until like it was all like kind of, you could see how they got it and true to the game. Up until like the ex dude who was Josh in the game murdered them, and then they just came back out. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They just came back. But like, man, oh yeah, they bamboozled it.
Yeah, it is a bamboozle.
Some cabin in the woods type of shit.
Yeah, somebody said something about like if Dead by Daylight had a movie, and I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it definitely didn't feel like Until Dawn. Which actually made me want to go back and play the game on the remastered version.
They couldn't afford to buy the name Dead by Daylight, so they went with the second best option. That's genius. Same thing.
But I mean, here's the thing though. Like, is it necessarily bad if, say, you have a video game adaptation, right? And you deviate from the original story? Because as we know, Until Dawn is a decision-based game, right? So, could that play into the factor of why they changed up the plot of the movie?
I mean, that's the thing, though. I think it's okay to deviate, but they changed up everything in its entirety. Like, it's not a Wendigo curse or whatever, because there's different monsters. There's probably going to be a Wendigo in there. The whole, like, I thought at first the missing sister thing was interesting, but like, I don't know now if the sisters, because like one thing about Until Dawn that I didn't even notice in my first playthrough or whatever, right? But obviously, you know, like the Wendigo was Hannah, right? The missing sister. If that's something you don't know or whatever, or it's something you do know and you actually like think about it, like she targets people specifically, like everyone who bullied her or whatever that was in that room, she targets like. And if you notice Mike, the one she had a crush on, he is never in any danger. She never goes for him. She never goes for her brother. That's why her brother's never in any danger, and he's off doing his little, serial killer's prank side quest. And then also just the fact that that should be like an actual character doing that, because that was actually important, because that gave leeway to the backstory of like why he's doing it, and was the sisters and all that. It's like like Until Dawn, your first playthrough may just be like a random jumble of things, but if you go back and actually like look at it and like pay attention to everything that's happening, all that, like there's a story there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so them changing this many things, it can't be the same story. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have an emphasis on character interactions, which is a big part of Until Daylight. You know, with your character relationships and building or breaking them, that makes or breaks decisions in the future. There was no like meaningful interactions between the peoples, unless I'm wrong and tripping. Someone can jog my memory.
No, I don't think there were. I mean, it kind of makes me think if they did use this as kind of like a cash grab because they know like how heavily players were invested into this game. Like this is actually a really beloved
and right after the remake releases.
Yep,
like
right after the remake. Yep,
to bring the hype back.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought that that was a bold move, I'd say, of them to release, especially a trailer like so. Like you can just tell off the bat, it's like, oh, this is just fucking different. Like nothing was. They almost pulled everything out in terms of like originality to the game, and so I just thought that was kind of interesting. I'm like, okay, how are people gonna feel about this? Obviously, I don't mean it's got some negative reactions. Obviously, people are still like looking forward to watching it. Because the trailer, it does seem like a decent horror, it's just not Until Dawn, and that's the problem. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. The movie comes out April 25th, I believe, April 25th this year, and I don't know. We're just gonna have to see, but it seems like they showed everything in the trailer anyway, so it's like, how good is that going to turn out? Another thing I kind of want to talk about though is I've been seeing this circulate a lot too. If the demand for live service games if the demand is still up for live service games, and are gamers really tired of live service games, or do they just not like bad ones? And I brought this up because of the success of Marvel Rivals. But before Marvel Rivals launched, we continued to hear that, like a lot of players was like, oh, we're tired of live service games. This isn't that. Let's focus on story games. Let's focus on something else, some more IPs. But then when Marvel Rivals drops, it's like, boom, you see 500,000 players, playing continuously since the launch. And it's like, so are gamers really tired of live service games, or do they just not like playing bad ones? What's up with that? How do y'all feel about that?
Oh yeah, bad ones definitely leave an icky ass taste in the mouth, and then also just the predatory monetization that live service games can get into. It really like makes the bad apple ruins the bunch type of deal. Because in general, like I feel like live service is like in the general sense the way to go, because like we consume so much media nowadays, right? Like a game can be years in the making, and most of the player base will clear that content within a month. So you gotta keep some type of fresh rotation in there to retain the player base, right? Because I mean, just in the long term, I guess it's just kind of better, I feel. But a lot of people, like I said, can take advantage of the business model and really just
like milk microtransactions and all these season passes and stuff. How y'all feel about it?
You don't have to buy into it. You ain't got to buy the battle pass.
I hate live service.
You said you hate it?
Yes, I absolutely hate live service games. Like I just stay completely away from them. Just part of the reason why I obviously don't play too many AAA games. Games are kind of boycotting most of them, to be honest.
Why do you feel that way?
I feel like it's a money grab. It goes away from what gaming used to be, where they used to focus on just making fun games. Because like if they paid more respect, as in the Larian nigga said during Game Awards, that they show more respect and love to their gamers will support them, and the money will come with that. But they don't do that. They just instead go with these live service models and not really caring, just looking for straight business and money. Whereas if you just make a good game for your players, and the money will come. And as the Larian Studios dude said, like, look at what we're doing, and that shit clearly works for them. As you saw, they didn't really go through any layoffs that year or anything.
No, I didn't. Steiger, what about you?
Yeah, I agree.
This nigga.
Deep thoughts.
All right.
Hey, yo, but High Roller, you haven't run into a high live service game that you liked at all?
That I can remember. No,
Okay, well,
at least,
okay.
at
How
least, at
about
least, at least within the last 5 years now.
so how come you haven't tried out Marvel Rivals? 'Cause they're pretty free, friendly
Mm,
business model.
all I see there is Overwatch with Marvel characters. I don't, and like,
Yeah,
don't get
but
me
this
wrong. It's
time
not.
you
Don't
have
get
to
me wrong.
pick
I don't
from the
think
heroes.
Overwatch or anything is a bad game. It's a good game, but it's just not my kind of game.
CS:GO is a live service game.
It is a
Yeah, it
live
is.
service.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Where I just wanted to,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that. Okay, then I guess most of them. Yeah, from my earlier statement.
I think
I
most
don't play
games
most
that
of them.
people play now, like multiplayer wise, are like
Yeah,
live
they're all
service.
considered live service.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Is it
should.
what Call of Duty's live service?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like I
I
just
just
feel
wanted
like
to,
media's trained y'all to hate the term live service. All that means is that the game gets new
Um,
content on a regular basis.
yeah, fresh content.
I said I hate most of them, not all of them.
I don't like the ones that, like right now, I'm playing Smite 2, right? And my biggest gripe with Smite 2 is that you can already tell off rip that they're moving towards that money grab. Like already, you gotta buy. None of your cosmetics roll over, which is bullshit because even when we're looking at Overwatch 1 versus Overwatch 2, still all your cosmetics rolled over. Most of all your stats rolled over. Everything rolled over, right? It was not a new game, but everything rolled over. Smite didn't give you any of that. They sliced in, not even in half. They sliced it in a fourth of all the gods that you get. Pitched it as, hey, this is Smite 2, this is a new game. Every god has the same kit. So, I mean, with a little bit of tweaking on their skills and movesets, whatever. The store is the same. The graphics are the same. Yes, some things are smoother because it's running on UE5, but I feel like people use UE5 as an excuse to kind of market things as like completely revamped, and it's fucking not. There's another gripe I got with Smite 2 right now. Am I having fun on it? Yes, but you can already see that when this game comes out of beta, they're making you buy these so-called ascension packs for each god. So how Smite used to work, for those of you who don't know, you get a god, if you got the god pack, or you can earn them outright, right? You can still earn them outright in this game with god tokens, but say you buy the god pack. Now you got to spend your real money because you're not going to earn enough diamonds to buy the ascension pack for each god. So in order for you to earn those skins and level up the god, say you get the god to like level 10, which is the max rank. In order for you to unlock the skins that come with it, you can't use the in-game currency that you earned because you're not going to have enough to buy for every god that you've mastered. You literally have to fucking pay your own money to get the diamonds, to get these ascension packs, to basically think of it as like a battle pass for each god, which is bullshit because that's going to cost a lot of money down the line, especially when they start porting in most of the gods from original Smite and you're dealing with like 100 plus gods, right? That's a lot of money to be dealing with. So I think that's the part in live service games that bothers me, when they just get so money hungry and they forget to actually focus on like the actual mechanics of the game. Because like Smite 2, and yes, it's in beta, we're still seeing it. This is another problem I have with so many games. It's a lot of glitches going on, but the store is fine. The store works completely fine, right? You can buy shit perfectly fine. You can get all these skins. You can get all these cosmetics. You can spend your money. But then there's certain like game mechanics, core mechanics that are malfunctioning. And it's like, interesting. So what are we really putting our emphasis on when it comes to these games, And I think that's like my biggest gripe when it comes to live service games. I don't like the fact that they're constantly draining players. And it's obviously they're appealing to like younger audiences, right? Because they want cosmetics. They want to get these microtransactions to put cosmetics on their characters and dress them up and get new items or whatever it may be, right? Like I was looking at Fortnite the other day. I'm not shitting on Fortnite, but just looking at the money that it brought in. It brought in like $5 billion last year. That's fucking insane for a free game. Like that's a lot of microtransactions. That's $5.8 billion worth of microtransactions. That is insane. It's a lot of money. But that's what I like about Marvel Rivals. Like Marvel Rivals, I don't play it too much, but their model so far, from what I've seen, it is a lot more. It's a lot more inviting in terms of you're able to unlock things with, you're able to earn it, instead of just spending all your money on a lot of shit. Obviously, there's some skins that you got to buy, but there's not you don't feel like you're forced to have to spend money on the game. And I feel like with a lot of these live service games and their models that they're kind of having with their games, they're making you feel like you have to spend your own personal money on it, and that I do not like. But that's just my gripe on it. I feel like live service games, obviously most multiplayer games we play are live service. That's just the era we're in. I don't think people are tired of them. I just think people are tired, like of what High Ruler said, of being drained. I don't think microtransactions and sucking a player dry, pause, of its fucking funds should be a priority over the playability of a game or how fun a game is. You know, I think we've lost that as a culture in gaming, where it was a priority to give a fun product to the consumer. Like, I don't think that it's just a focus anymore. I think the focus is to just push out a product and see if it hits and see how much money we can get out of the player. And that's just disgusting to me. And that's going to lead to somewhere very tragic down the road.
Yeah, that's the problem today. Because now most of the people running these gaming companies are not gamers; they're business.
They're not.
Like back in the day, because like I can tell you now, when we did playtest at Activision and execs came in, the money men, whatever, who run the company, you could tell that they've never touched a video game in like 30, 40 years when they play with us. And it's just like, this is crazy. You run a gaming company, but don't play them.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it's insane. It's like having a person over you making all the decisions that never did your job, never even experienced, development. The least of it, developing a game. They didn't even touch a game, playing a game. So how could they understand anything about fucking video games if you ain't even played it? At the very least, played a video game, which is insane to me. But these are the ones making the decisions because they're the ones fronting the money. So, and like you said, they're businessmen, so they want to get a return on their investment. But like Buddy was saying, the money will come if you just trust that the players are going to have if a player is having a good time on a game, the money will come. Like Helldivers is a good recent example of that, because I mean, Helldivers, that shit took off without a hitch. Then it went to another slope, kind of fell off a little bit, but then it picked right back up. Like the developers still put time and effort into revamping the game, nerfing everything, making it fun again, making it appealing again, and players responded. Players didn't just go, oh, well, we already got sick of that game. No, they said, well, we're going to go back to it, and, thousands of people are still having fun on it right now. So, I don't know. It's just something that if it's fun and truly fun, you will get a good positive response out of it. What I mean? Look at Concord, right? How much money did they put behind Concord? And that shit tanked.
A couple millions.
100 millions.
Where at?
It's I don't know. It's
Yo, what's a Concord?
Right. But I don't know. That's just my take on it. Striker, how you feel about
Damn, I participated on that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. That was the adaptations. That was the oh, you talking about that? Oh, okay. Well, you got no takes. Rain, you got a take?
Nah, I mean, live service games. Is that what we still talking about?
Yeah, talking about live service.
Nah, I play live service games. I'm completely against microtransactions. Like, and I'm sorry that I might have sounded nasally there. I was pushing my nose up. Anyway,
big ass nose.
Doing coke on the pod. Nah,
oh shit,
crazy.
Yeah, but microtransactions, like, it was a big thing for me. Like when I was in Okie, like in MW19, when that shit dropped, every tracer pack that came out, I bought.
Damn.
So Call of Duty was definitely jugging me for a little minute there. And then, like, I had lost my account because, Asian people like hacking. So, but I got it back. And I got it back because I had clips on my console and clips on my YouTube of me playing on it. But I got it back. And I was just like, I said, after that, I don't give a fuck if I get it back. I'm not giving you niggas nothing. Like, anytime I buy a battle pass now or anything like that within game, it's using the in-game currency that I got from the previous one. And if I can't afford it, I'm cool with that. I wait till I got enough to can't afford it type shit. I don't believe in giving microtransactions anymore. The only time I do support microtransactions now, after being a gamer for as long as I have, is when it is a game that I do enjoy. And I'm like, I'll buy that skin on Destiny because Bungie sucks dick. But, you know, I know that I'm not getting anything out of it, and I'm just showing support to their creative design. But I'm heading away from that one too, because as of late, people are debunking the fact that Call of Duty and other big studios are using AI to make these skins so they could, you know, increase profits in that microtransaction ballpark. It was showed with a couple different guns that they were selling recently, which is weird. On Black Ops 6, you know, the one that's on Game Pass, you know, racking it up. Yeah, it was exposing some of the situations on that one. But I'm gonna continue to play live service games. That's the type of games I like, because like y'all previously stated, the content's usually fresh because they're continuously updating it, keeping us entertained, keeping us interacting with it. So I'd say everyone should move away from microtransactions. So fuck that.
Is it gonna happen though?
No.
Hell no.
Too much money. Too much free money, bro. You know,
as I said, you know, $5.8 billion in Fortnite alone.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of money. Don't even talk about Roblox. How much you made off Roblox?
I'll pay you to install my game if I know you're gonna spend money on this motherfucker.
Facts.
Come on.
Nah, that Fortnite money is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Go work at Epic Games and watch you get bonuses like candy.
Oh yeah, that's the company you miss working for, huh?
Hell yeah. I still got my down payment for our house already saved just from bonuses from that year. I'm just waiting on these interest rates.
But
they said, "Hey, we had a good year. Here's a bonus. Good job, y'all."
I like 4 throughout the year.
God damn. Insane. Before we get out of here, Striker, we got Sonic 4, man.
Sonic
4
we talking about it? Hey, we talking about it for real?
Go ahead.
Hell yeah. Hey, did everybody watch it?
I still gotta see 2 and 3. I only see 1.
We spoke this shit anyways. You know, that ending, yo.
Was he about to ask if everybody watched Sonic 4?
Nah, 3. Talk about 3.
Oh, all right,
I ain't seen 2 or 3.
We're not talking about Sonic 3 right now. He was talking about Sonic 4 though.
Yeah,
Oh, right. But
crazy.
I mean, before spoiling 4, what's gonna happen? I figured,
Before
because
spoiling
the ending.
4, how the fuck
Well, you ain't seen 4.
No.
Well, I mean, spoiling the revelation that they gave at the end of 3
then.
to be 4.
You think Amy's gonna be in it?
Huh?
Think Amy's gonna be in it?
What do you mean? Think she is?
Oh, is she in 3?
See, that's why I asked the question I did. Did everyone watch 3?
Oh, is she at the end or something? You can spoil it. It's Sonic. I don't give a fuck about Sonic. You can spoil it.
What is this nigga talking about? If you discussing 4, it's not really a spoiler. If it's gonna be shit that's in 3. Yeah.
And to be quite honest, I ain't gonna go back and watch it either.
Yeah, just
so
say
yes,
it.
Amy is in 4. We're gonna have the evil robot Sonic in 4, and speculation I had that we might even see Silver as well.
Oh shit! You think they gonna have their own little cinematic universe with Sonic?
Oh, 100%. This is like the Sonic universe is literally gonna be what replaces Marvel. Like hands down, I feel like they definitely
These niggas on drugs, bro.
Hey,
God damn.
MCU
I
is
gotta add it to my strikers list of bad takes.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
we will cue in the hot take intro.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, welcome to this episode of Hot Topics.
You didn't even know Metal Sonic's name.
Huh?
The evil robot Sonic, Metal Sonic's his name. You didn't know his name.
I said Robot Sonic. Don't matter.
You said evil robot Sonic. That's not his name.
Yeah, it is.
I remember 2 words.
If we go based off of the anime,
Nigga
you
didn't
know,
know
the
they
translation
were
from Japan, you know,
boxes.
it's lots of translations.
bro.
It is, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She
no,
needs to
no,
call it
no,
something
no,
different
no.
too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just named different in multiple
This shit about
countries.
to replace the MCU and fuck DC.
Hey, crazy, bro.
DC's
Crazy.
Was that shit ever in the running?
Check him out.
The fuck?
My name's
Whoever was hyped for a DC movie or
I
was
think
like,
the
yo, I
wildest
can't
shit
wait
ever.
to see what happens next in the DC. No, DC's dead, bro.
Batman
That
too?
shit's
I don't
dead
know. The Batman
comics.
was
That's what
pretty
that
lit.
shit stands for, yo.
Dark
Penguin
Anyway,
was lit
you
too.
nobody give a fuck about
Dark
no
Knight
Batman.
Rises. Aquaman.
Shit, dark for a reason, because nobody want to watch it, yo.
What?
Exactly.
Niggas wild.
That don't even make sense, man.
God, add it to the list.
All right, Sonic 4. Are you? I'm guessing you're excited for the shit. Okay.
Oh, I am. 100%. It's just gonna be amazing. Like 3 ended with such a banger. Like that shit was probably the best. Well, hold
Are
on.
you a Dragon Ball fan?
I grew up watching Dragon Ball.
This makes sense. Sonic's like an American ripoff of like Dragon Balls.
It really
Essentially,
is.
yeah. I mean, there's 7 gems, 7 Dragon Balls. He becomes super with the
Literally.
with the gems.
Yeah.
Bro, I had an argument with y'all know Jada Ghost in the Discord, right? That's like my cousin. I had an argument with him like I think a decade ago, maybe longer ago. This nigga said that he's a huge Sonic fan. You and him could probably have a circle jerk about it, Striker. But he said he was like, bro, Sonic can beat Superman. Man. I was like, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck are you talking about? He said Sonic can beat Superman, Naruto. He said Sonic can beat Goku. I said, yo, y'all Sega fans be smoking, man. I be like, bro, Naruto's not getting shot by Sonic. Not happening. Not happening. Not at all. Not happening. Not with that God mode that nigga got. That's not happening at all. It's not happening. Damn sure ain't smoking Goku. I don't know what the fuck he's smoking on that one.
How you feel about that Naruto God mode?
Sonic is Goku. That's like what it's based off of.
I know it's based off of it, but he ain't the strongest Goku.
I mean, he's supposed to be like a direct reflection of that.
I don't give a fuck what he's supposed to be.
I'm just saying.
I don't need no logic in this. It's a fucking hedgehog. What are we talking about?
He is a hedgehog. Yeah, with his chaos. Man.
Which one of y'all was that recently learned that echidna is a real animal?
That boy is Cracker. That's what I was saying.
The Sonic
He
fan.
didn't know about the bat, the tails, the fox. He didn't know about that.
You got some more on Sonic Striker?
No.
What are some of the Sonic games you play, Striker?
Silver.
What the fuck? We ain't talking about Pokemon.
Hey, what's some good Sonic games on Switch?
Sonic Frontier is actually a really solid one. If y'all looking into Sonic games, there was actually one that released not too long ago. I believe end of the year, November. It was the Sonic Collection. Sonic X Shadows Generations, I believe it's called, which is all the previous games. We have Sonic Adventures. Shit, those are the biggest two that I think. Shit, there was one that was just Shadows exclusively. But if you're a fan of like Shadow as well, I think he's kind of alright.
Nah,
I'm not too big of a fan of Shadow, to be honest.
More than 2 games, nigga. Name 10 books.
Look at him. He's shooting for hot takes tonight, guys.
Hell yeah.
You know that hedgehog game, bro? It was just running with guns. It was
Flip farming.
Hey, I used to play that little shit on the memory card for the Sega Dreamcast with the little Chow. That shit was fun as fuck. I don't know.
Damn. What year was
that? Before you were born.
Damn.
Yeah.
You just call yourself old.
I call that nigga young.
Oh. Was the first Sonic movie good? Because I'm thinking I might watch it tonight.
It was good. It was alright.
It's mid.
But
What
you
about
said-
2?
2 was alright.
Damn.
Great.
Now,
a whole lot of
I think they were both alright. I'm gonna watch the 3 for Shadow for sure, but they were okay. You should watch it. It's not a bad watch. Have you seen Mario?
I've seen Mario.
Chris Pratt. Yeah. You should watch Sonic.
That shit was alright.
You gotta show respect to Sonic.
Oh well, Mario's getting a
I mean, it's not even for Sonic, bro. Jim Carrey, bro. Like, that man's a legend.
Mario's getting a cinematic universe too.
That's crazy.
And
Just walk right
I
over
think
that.
I think they collide. Like they're 1 and 1. I'm pretty sure they're part of the same. It's like if Spider-Man. No, it's like X-Men and the MCU type shit. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
But like, I don't know if you guys remember this game, Sonic the Hedgehog.
It'd be a pretty
Yeah.
dope movie.
Not the normal one like on Sega Genesis or anything. The one where you get to play as Silver and Shadow and like he with the Chaos Gems. You
Which
remember that
one was that?
It's
What was it called? Sonic got too many games.
We
yeah,
get this
it's called
episode
Sonic the
back.
Hedgehog, but I think it was only on PS3.
Yes,
Razor was on to something when he said that.
What?
Before they release it or start making it. Y'all heard it here first.
Oh, I played Sonic
Mario
Unleashed.
Sonic Olympics. The movie.
Yeah, I played Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Olympics the
Sonic
movie.
Unleashed was
That'd be
pretty
fire.
fun. Little werewolf shit.
Sonic Olympics the movie will be. I think it'd be a freaking.
I mean, they're
amazing.
definitely gonna do a crossover with Mario, 100%.
They have to.
They're gonna do it, and people are gonna watch it, just like they better watch Minecraft with Jack Black.
That's wild, yo. That you gonna go watch it?
You know, Midir gonna watch it.
Yeah, Midier's gonna watch that shit, bro. He's gonna be in the front row seats, with his legs kicked up because he can't fucking reach the floor. Stupid pussy bitch, yo.
God damn.
Fuck no, I'm not about to watch this movie. I'll watch it if it
Have
comes
mentioned that nigga's
streaming.
name.
Oh, it comes out April 4th. It's just coming out soon. Jason Momoa's in it though.
They got quite a cast for it.
Oh. Sonic 4 in April.
No. Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was Long Beach Griffey in it. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey.
Is he? Oh, I just finished Suicide Squad. Before we close, I finished not Suicide Squad. Fucking Suicide Squad. Get out my head.
About the game
I finished. What's it called? Squid Games 2. I finished season 2. Bro, what the fuck was that, bro?
Nasty ass cliffhangers.
First of all, Thanos got his ass RIP up out of there. He got his ass up out of there.
What about the nigga that was up on the bunk, bro?
Man, fuck that dude, bro.
Oh, bruh.
You would have saved her?
Bruh.
Would you have saved her?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? My man was a lame.
I mean, think about it though. Like he was thinking about the bigger picture.
He
like,
threw that weak ass bottle, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Bro.
He did what he
And
could.
then, and then he was a pussy during the Mingle game, which was like, all right, come on, we'll just find our own person. And he was like, scissors. And it was like, you win. And then,
I think he was actually scared, bro, because that's probably the only time he didn't really have like immunity or something like that.
Protection? Yeah. No, he's being a little bitch. Fuck him. And he tried to save her. Yeah.
He was that like the pig face dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit was just, bro. What's up? Who was player number 1, bro? Who was he?
he was the overseer, the dude with the black mask. Yeah, the front man.
I know that. Okay. Also, okay.
He was
Oh,
the
okay.
old guy's son.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Player 1, season 1, son.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the old man in season 1?
He died, remember?
In the
He
hospital.
died, right?
I think.
Oh,
had
yeah,
two
yeah.
sons.
Hey, you know something crazy? Little, what I forget what like they call them. What the fuck do they call them? Little tidbits and thing. But like a little hint that he's the son, huh?
How? What was the hint?
Oh, like you remember at some point in season 1, someone actually went back and got this clip. The dude says, "Oh yeah, my son, he doesn't drink milk either. He's very like whatever."
Yeah.
And in season 2, when they're eating and he has milk, he offers it to the
milk.
pregnant lady. Yeah, he gives it away. He doesn't drink milk.
Bro, because when he started
sense.
clipping people in the back, I was like, I mean, he was shady all along. I knew some shit was gonna go down. I'm like, oh man, fuck this. And then he started killing dudes from behind when it was like shooting and taking cover. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Nah, but did you see how he really wanted to be our boy's best friend? And he was jealous of the other dude. Like, he be sitting there pouting when they went.
Bro, pouting, bro. I said, yo, what's going on?
Boy.
He probably trying to figure that nigga out though. Like he's the only nigga that won and then came back, bro. He's like, why would you come back? I need to know.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
You think they're gonna try and make him the overseer?
Who?
What's his name?
He wants to abolish it, bro. Ain't no way.
I know, but they not gonna kill him.
By his brother, bro.
Who's his brother?
Cop?
That's his brother?
Yeah, the one that he found him in season 1, and then they shot him, and he fell off the cliff, and then he got he got rescued, I guess, but he's still the police officer that was helping him look for it. But the nigga on the boat is like in on it because he killed one of the other.
Yeah, he's in on it. Yeah.
So I think he's gonna see that, and then he's gonna find the correct island. and kill him.
Yes, they almost had it, man. Oh, they almost had it, but then that dude, bro, he didn't want to bring the ammo back. Fuck was going on,
Oh
buddy?
yeah, no, that was whack.
That
Yeah.
bitch.
The Marine. He said, "I'm in the Corps."
In the corner, folding like laundry.
Where is he?
So you got one of them things from the Philippines, no, Thailand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That boy said, "I ain't going out there. Fuck that shit."
Hey, nah, but player 120 though, she was about it.
Which one was that? That was
The
grandma?
Nah,
The
the
chick
special for the special forces. Shit.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Yeah,
You talking about the one that want to go to Thailand?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She bought it. She bought that smoke. Hey, about standing on business.
But when she grabbed homegirl, said, "You're gonna fucking like when they were doing the game with the mini games, and she had to do the little spin and top. Come here, bitch. I'm gonna kill you."
Oh man!
And you know what that reminded me of, bro?
What?
That son, the lady.
Yeah, bro, I swear to God.
That's crazy,
He said, "That's ma'am."
man.
Remember that morning that she called the attention? She held more information.
So, man, I think Rain said, "What the fuck?"
Somebody did, bro.
What the fuck? I was too scared to laugh, bro. I was too scared.
I was talking to the Dream Marines. I said, "Yeah, I just like to make y'all niggas uncomfortable." Steph Lane come up behind me. Me too, Singleton. You have no idea how I like to make people uncomfortable. Steph, you win.
You win.
Back up. Built like that makes no sense.
Made no sense. Hey, I'm pretty sure he was Marsoc, right?
He was in the shit.
Hey man, don't make no sense, bro. I said, "What the fuck?" Oh my god, that nigga was scary, bro.
Why do the kids still call you daddy?
Oh shit. Yeah, well, I finally finished that. I think season 2 was really good. Not gonna lie. I thought season 2 was almost, I think it's better than 1 in my opinion. But here's the thing. It just proved that when there's desperation, people really don't give a fuck about other people's lives.
Yeah,
they don't care. And even when they kept saying one more game, and then they realized they're like, damn, well, I survived this long, maybe I can survive another game, and then the money would be more. And they just kept sacrificing other people. I'm like, bro, this is sick. And I think that's the point of the game, and I think that's what they were trying to prove to Buddy. Like, you can't change these people's mindsets. Like, they don't give a fuck. They want to play. Like, they see that they're dying. They want to play, and we give them the option to quit. They don't take it.
You know, there was some dude doing what the recruiter had did, and having bread and tickets, lottery tickets, and going around to homeless people and giving them the choice.
What they choose.
Ticket.
Of course.
And then he stomped on the bread in front of
Of course.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, I saw a video yesterday of this nigga like feeding that crackhead a slice of pizza, and he was eating the pizza, and he said, "Yeah, slow down, it's okay. You can eat this pizza. The crack's not going nowhere." He threw the pizza down and ran to go get crack.
It's a real life social experiment, man. It's a real life social experiment. Like, these people don't care, bro.
These people don't care.
It's like when a dude got to sign up saying he hungry, and you give him actual food. He go, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. I was not trying to eat.
Oh my god. Y'all got anything before we close out?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, wait, Harold, you didn't see any of this? You see nothing? No Squid Game? None?
Nothing new.
Do you watch TV?
No, I don't watch TV at all.
Damn. What do you do?
Watch anime. Sit on YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. At least watch some. All right. Well, Striker's got to get to bed. He's already snoring and shit. If you made it this far in this week's episode, all we ask that you spread love by sharing the podcast with a friend. While you're at it, drop us a 5-star rating on your favorite platform because it really helps us reach more listeners. And as always, want to thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you next week. Peace.